for Gicquel and Delrue over this Danish pair. '23-year-old Mads Vestergaard from Oda in Denmark. With this partner, they have been up inside the world top 20 at 18. Dropped a few places since then, and they are 18th, in fact, on the World Tour ranking list. So they're quite far away from making the World Tour finals in December. Busch from Copenhagen or Copenhagen. He's also 24 years old. Took that bronze medal in Horsens earlier this year in that European Championships, where they were beaten by this pair. Had a walkover yesterday against Alexander Dunn and Julie McPherson. I think that's a retirement from Dunn, because McPherson was on court earlier in the women's doubles today. Well, he's 26 years old now, Tom Gicquel, from Tours in France. Lives and trains in Paris now. Spent 11 weeks at number 5 in the world rankings. 2.5 years ago, that was, but they're at 6, so they've been there or thereabouts. A few ups and downs along the way in the last couple of years. Delphine Delrue from Saarlandhalle. World Championship bronze medalists this year. Lost out to Malaysia's Chen and To, who of course went all the way. European Championship gold last year and silver
Ready to play.
in 22 and 25. So 3 finals at the European Championships. And a pretty comfortable win over Kratz and Lehmann from Germany yesterday. There has never been a French gold medalist in any of the doubles events at the Hylo Open in its history. Jörg Huppertz from Germany, our chair umpire. And Manfred Schum's back on court, this time as our service judge. Yeah, we've seen French champions at the Hylo Open, or under its various names over the years and decades, in singles, both men's and women's singles. But men's mixed or women's doubles has never seen a French champion, and this is arguably the best year for France to get a title in doubles at Hylo.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue, France. And on my left, Mads Vestergaard and Christine Busch, Denmark. Delphine Delrue to serve to Mads Vestergaard. Love all. Play. One love.
Well, I say it's France's best year to get a medal, or get a title rather, in doubles at Hylo. Of course, I mean in the mixed, this pair here, but I think there's a couple of Danish pairs who might have something to say about that.
Love.
Toft and Malin from Denmark at the top of the draw as third seeds. And of course, Christiansen and Boyer, who beat Gicquel and Delrue last week. At the French Open in the quarterfinals. All still very much in the hunt. And they have actually been in 2 Super 500 finals, but they lost them both. Gicquel and Delrue. I think they'll probably trade those, however, for that Indonesia Open title, Super 1000 they won earlier this year. Best result of their career in terms of World Tour performances. So Gicquel learning about the length of that back line. It's been tricky to play all day long, so it seems. Getting in each other's ways slightly there, the French. Got lucky with that.
4-2.
A little bit loose, that lift from Gicquel, cross court. He would have had a fair bit of smashing practice earlier in the men's doubles, I'm sure. They were quarter-finalists here last year. These two Danes who lost out to Alex Dunn and Julian McPherson of Scotland, who pulled out of this event yesterday.
5-3. Service over, 4-6. Service hold call, too high.
Christine Busch called for a service fault.
If you want to talk to me, I'm not taking it. Okay?
As I say, I just received a serve from here. So I think that maybe the limit.
He will be half of field, okay? Service over.
Well, you could just about make out what
7-4.
As Vestergaard was saying there. Tried to have a word with the service judge initially, and if that's why the umpire called him over. Christina Busch called for a service fault, and Vestergaard was saying, well, the previous point, the serve he received
5-7.
was also a fault, and it wasn't called. Not sure if he meant Gicquel or Delrue. I think he meant Tom Gicquel, but... Good play from Busch.
Service over, 8-5.
Nice. Early pressure.
Service over, 6-8. Yeah. Tight.
Ja. Jeg tror bare, at det har en godt over, at
Thank you.
It's a real superstar in France, Tom Gicquel.
Delphine, Vestergaard. Yeah, yeah.
That's a nice shot.
Over. 9-6. Service over.
Just couldn't get past Christine Busch at the net initially. Well, that was a mistake.
Service over.
They had Gicquel in all sorts of trouble there. Good finish from Delrue. 11-7 at the break. Solid, but not overwhelmingly convincing. I think there's room for a fight back here. I'd like to see some confidence from Vestergaard and Busch.
Yeah, just one over, then you get them off. In general, also, everything always goes straight for underneath. Or lacrosse long. But then it's long, it's not like this back, okay?
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 7, play.
That's a nice backhand from Mans Vestergaard.
8-11.
Good serve. That is a wonderful serve.
9-11.
Best efforts from Gicquel, and he would have been very off balance if he had been asked to try and pick up the next shot.
Service over.
Had a chance with that first smash, I think. Vestergaard didn't seem to have perfect timing. Might have seen a bit more power on that initial smash, I think.
Play.
Well, the shuttles are flying out the back on both ends of the court. Just wide from Busch. I like the initiative.
9.
A positive error, if you like.
Service over. 10-14.
That is lovely. Completely outfoxed Tom Gicquel.
11-14.
Watch this forehand from Mads.
Play.
It's a good rally. Get the feeling today, it's almost like the rear of the court is out of play. All players in all disciplines that we've watched so far struggling to find the back line. Might be a review of shuttle speed in the morning. Lucky net cord. The frustration from the Danes, audible. Working so hard for this rally. Delrue's driving defense. Well, they say luck goes around and comes around. It's funny how the scores being so close, every point matters so much at this sort of match, at this sort of occasion. And then your opponents get some luck. Suddenly the next point becomes even more important. Christine Busch put the previous one in the net. I think that's just pressure.
Thank you. Ah, okay, yeah.
Well, they've held the lead since the start. It was 3-love, and then it was 6-3. And this 3-point lead just won't go away. Just highlights how important it is to start the match properly.
14-16.
Flick serve again from Christine Busch, and missing the back line again from Gicquel. How many is that from him? It's got to be 5 or 6 of the Danish points have been that kind of mistake from Gicquel out the back.
all.
So honours are even. Good rotation. Delrue with the cross smash, trying to rotate into the court and let Gicquel take the rear court.
17-16.
Looking positive once again. Drive serve from Gicquel. Standing her ground, Delrue. And again. Possibly pushed the net a bit too early there. Delphine Delrue. Vestergaard saw the opportunity. Came sprinting in.
Back to court.
Well, they've had 6 previous opportunities to take a game off Gicquel and Delrue, and so far, in a little over a year, Vestergaard and Busch have never managed it. Off the frame.
Service over. 18-17.
Still looking confident. Albeit the scoreline would be closer than they'd like.
Service over. Kai. 18-all.
I'm not really sure. There was a lot of perspiration on the court here. I don't think Delrue is actually down. Umpire allowing things to slow down. Delrue ensuring the Danish pair don't start to create any momentum. Good serve again, but the return even better. Well, that was
19-18.
a 1 in 100 shot from Delrue. She wouldn't hit that return as well as that all that often. Good anticipation from Busch.
19-all.
Vestergaard really wants this. Oh. 19-all. Flick serve, perhaps a mistake.
Service over. 20, game point, 19.
Easy to say after the point, of course. But a good return from Gicquel, and that's a game point to the French. Chance for Gicquel and Delrue converted. 21-19 the opening game.
First game won by Tom Gicquel and Delrue, 21-19.
ready. I just have my brain switch off for let's go.
Come on, let's go now. So, we sometimes we push first. Yeah, exactly. Because, exactly.
Push and block, and on the push, she's going forward. So I was playing soft on him, and I need to go hard, and then power her.
Exactly. But it's important that the first push is from us, then they push you, then you're in a good position.
Yeah.
You got to get start to get exactly. Okay. Then feel active up on the net. She wants to play you back. Okay. Just one. Ready again on you. Okay, but the short serve is also fine. Okay, just we can do it. Okay. Okay, from the start. Yeah. Okay.
Har der faktisk de samme ting her? Vi skal ikke have kæmpe intensitet. Spiller vi henover, så kommer der havner vi ind, så må det må vi acceptere. Vi kan ikke ligge og finde noget her nedefra. Det er lidt til noget. Spiller vi over det? Det er okay. Har vi lidt dårligt til, at man kommer op igen frem og så vi ikke kan tilbage til hende eller vende.
Full 2 minutes. Full 2 minutes.
Ja, vi med de frække server også. Det er ligegyldigt, om vi vinder nogle af dem.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
Change of ends for game 2. Gicquel and Delrue have just seemed to have a supreme confidence about them, a self-belief.
Service over, 1 love.
That they'd never lose that opening game. That's how it felt. But I'm sure there must have been a sigh of relief as well going into that interval. Oh. Well, the reaction deserved the result. The net cord helped.
No fist against the opponent, okay?
Let's take a look at this from Mads.
That is a fault, and
That was lucky.
But is it not necessary then to show a fist in the direction of the opponent?
it's not necessary to shout in the middle.
I think that's harsh from the umpire. I don't think Mads Vestergaard there, we saw on the replay, I don't think he made any movement or intention to pump the fist in the faces of his opponents at all. I think he simply celebrated inwardly. That was my view.
Service over, 1-2.
A little bit too ambitious there, I think, from Christine Busch. Yeah, they just look like they're full of self-belief. It's a nice trait.
Service over, 3-0.
Good return from Vestergaard.
Service over, 4-3.
Well, it was a brilliant return previously, but that was a terrible serve. Why are the calls being mopped so much? The rally lasted 0.2 of a second. with a serve in the net.
You shouted, fuck him, I don't want to do it. Okay?
I wondered if our umpire would have picked up on that. It wasn't going to be something I repeated, but there was a bit of colourful language from Vestergaard after he missed that serve.
Service over, 4-all.
I imagine Vestergaard, if he'd decided to swear in Danish instead, our German umpire might have still picked up on that too. Scrappy so far this second game. Wow.
Service over, 5-all.
Well, another brilliant return, and it's Vestergaard back on serve. Let's see if this time he follows up that great return with a serve that's at least in the court. Better. Oh, should have finished. Good turnaround from the French.
Service over.
But that rally should not have lasted that long and should not have ended in that result. It's funny how certain matchups, certain pairings, nationalities perhaps, similar in ages maybe, and they've been rivals for many years. I don't know, but there just seems to be an added element to this match. An added bit of mental intensity and pressure. Their last meeting was on Danish home soil at the European Championships in the semi-final. That's not going to get it done. Delrue aware.
8-5.
Indecision from Vestergaard. Good serve from Delrue, sets up the rest of the rally. Well played, the French.
9-5.
Looked structured and organised. Sometimes they don't. I think it's fair to say.
He is laughing about, yeah, but no, we cannot play. We cannot play again. Service over, 6-9. No, because I haven't called a fault. Yeah, I haven't called a fault. I haven't called a fault.
Just trying to pick up every word here.
6-9.
Delrue and Gicquel convinced the receiver moved before she'd served. So convinced, in fact, they're all laughing about how obvious it was, but the service judge, all eyes on the server, cannot see the receivers. So whose job is it to watch the receiver? Perhaps only the umpire? And if it's only the umpire's job,
7-9.
then it's a tricky job because they've got a lot to look at. You can see how much focus is going into what the server is doing. No chance the service judge can see what the receiver's up to.
Service over, 10-7.
This is what I mean about a little bit of extra in this match, a bit of needle. Superb serve, completely flat-footed, Mads Vestergaard. 11-7 once again at the break. Gicquel and Delrue just seem to be in better spirits, I think, than the Danish.
So from the midcourt, if you're in the back and you go into, then it's just straight.
Ja, jeg ved det godt. Jeg tænker lidt inklusive på mit forhold, så spiller vi selv. Ellers så den ene baghånd, der spiller herovre.
And then in general, just like use the push to create the space. Use the push to create the space. Hey guys, focus on ourselves. And there's a lot of things. Just focus on
20 seconds.
Come on.
20 seconds.
Vi skaber stadig masser af gode chancer. Det er defensivt, Chris. Ikke? Nu bare rolig armen i de der ting.
Play.
Well, we heard a lot from the French coach during that interval, and I liked the final words. We just need to focus on ourselves.
8-11.
Not worry about what your opponents are doing or whether that's on or off the shuttle. That's a good push from Delrue. That's what the coach was talking about during the break. Use the push to create the space. And they did that superbly in that rally.
12-8.
Didn't hear much from Kęstutis Navickas. I don't think he came on court, but the other French coach seemed to write the playbook for that one. Well,
13-8.
Delrue had read the Danish playbook before.
Service over. 9-13.
Still chasing a second title on the World Tour, these two. The first of, well, the only one they have is the Abu Dhabi Masters 2 years ago, Super 100 event.
Service over. 14-9.
Right, what can the Danes do to turn this around? If I was them, I'd forget the score, try and lose all tension and go out there and prove to themselves and their fans and viewers and coaches that they can compete at the top level. Go out and enjoy it.
9.
Try and learn something from the rest of this game. Might just be a useful learning curve to build on in the future, because the French are getting More and more positive.
16-9.
And they've played much better in this second game than I think they did in the first.
Nine. Quick.
Well, I've got no idea what's being said between the Danes and the Danish coach. But body language all round seems a little negative.
Service over. 10-17. Last change.
$10-17.
Service over.
Still trying to find that round the head position
18-10.
when Delrue is receiving serve. And she's proven today she's fairly adept at covering that. Good serve.
Service over. 11-18.
Good serve matched by a good return from Christine Busch. Well, she won't need a second invitation for that.
Over. 19-11.
Good setup from Gicquel. Two points away from this quarter-final.
Service over.
Well placed, the attack.
12.
Across the body slightly of Delrue.
Thank you.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, seeds looking strong in the mixed doubles. All clear favourites in my view, and Pasaribu Hidayatullah through Azar Uptong and Sujai Praparat.
Service over.
And it looks like the number 2 seeds
20.
in the same half of the draw
12.
are about to take their place in the quarterfinals as well. Eight match points.
Full.
Good recovery there
Service over.
from the Danish pair.
13-20.
Excellent work from Tom Gicquel. 21-13 the second game. They were pretty classy in that second. grew in confidence after scraping through the first. It was a good fight in the first from the Danes. Nervous affair all round for a game and a half, full of tension and drama. It was a good watch, but the second seeds have done more than enough.
21-19, 21-13. Thank you.
Just 41 minutes on court. Winning moments in early Gicquel. Looking good here for the latter stages. So the final score, 21-19, 21-13. Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue of France, the second seeds, into the quarters. Our live coverage here on Court 1 just about coming towards an end. You can see there the results throughout the day. Plenty of matches going the distance. Alex Lallier through. Afian and Fikri were pushed by the Germans. That was a terrific men's doubles. Man and T doing enough. Stoevers looks strong. And in mixed doubles, the seeds through. I mean, you'll have to go online, I think. That was pretty quick, that rundown, and check out those results for yourselves. But we'll be back for more live coverage tomorrow here at the Saarlandhalle in Saarbrücken. 12 o'clock local time here in Germany for quarterfinals action with Trevor Harris. From myself, Bobby Griffin, and from all of us here at BWF and In Front, thank you for tuning in. Come back tomorrow, midday.